Football is America's greatest game and has been a tradition in the United States for over 150 years. There are many aspects of the game, such as power, speed, the uniforms, the fields, the stadiums, that contributed to being the most popular American sport. Football is also a dangerous game and has contributed to many serious injuries. But thanks to improvements to protect players, it is no longer too dangerous a game. In the early periods of the game, it seemed very brutal and perhaps even too dangerous. This was due to the insufficient padding and especially the helmets, which made injuries worse. But over time, player protection improved due to research and technology, and those involved with the game to make it a safer one. It is a game that still has the element of danger, but is just vastly improved due to the measures undertaken. Head injuries have been the most serious injuries, and doctors and medical experts have worked hard to address them since they have needed serious attention during the last 20 years. Because players have grown bigger, faster, and stronger, it contributed to the impact and number of injuries over the past several decades. For example, the average offensive lineman in the NFL has increased by nearly 40 pounds since 1985. As recent as 2002, concussions weren't really a major concern to football coaches, even on the college and NFL levels. But forward to today's football, and everything has changed, and the term concussion is one that coaches take very seriously. There are three ways football safety has improved since that time. In 2010, the National Federation of High Schools instituted a concussion policy. It states any athlete who exhibits the signs and symptoms of a concussion shall be removed from play until cleared by a licensed healthcare professional. If a player seems too woozy after a big hit, coaches no longer have the authority to reinsert the player in the game. It is up to a licensed healthcare provider to clear a player and allow him to return. Secondly, every high school coach in America is required to be recertified every 2 years in the care and prevention of concussions. Lastly, the design of the helmets has vastly improved, and thanks to Virginia Tech University and 10 years of research on impacts to the head to identify which helmets reduce concussion risk. The NFL has now vastly changed their rules to provide player protection. The rules now strictly penalize, fine, and even suspend players for making illegal hits. Despite these great measures, the injuries and concussions will continue to occur to players. And like being in an automobile with your seatbelt on, it does not completely prevent you from sustaining injuries or worse from a car accident. While football is considered a dangerous game, it is the physical nature that draws players and fans to it. The thrill of victory, testing your physical strength, and winning the championship will always draw new players to the game. The good news is that football has become a less dangerous sport in recent time, thanks to the collaboration of coaches, players, medical experts, researchers, and those generally concerned about the welfare of those taking the field. A good perspective to adopt is that it will probably never be completely safe and free of major injuries. There are known risks for those who choose to play the game or from parents who allow their children to play it. And perhaps in some way it is a metaphor for life in that there is an inherent risk in everything we choose to do. As a society, we evolve and improve upon our problems, and have seen that the game of football has done the same.